Alright, let's see what this peace deal looks like. United Kingdom called Senegal in. Corsican Republic has joined the UK. Eritrea, Senegal. Soviet Union only took one state. Yugoslavia took one. The USA took 3. Croatia, Romania, Poland, Czech, Bulgaria, Italian Union, Iceland, Austria, the Austrian Soviet Republic, France, Madagascar, Socialist Republic of Albania, Ethiopia, Africa, Southern France, Somali Democratic Republic, Slovak Socialist Republic, Balkan Socialist Union, Eastern Germany, Eritrea, Senegal, Western Germany, Slovenia, and the Corsican Republic. This is going to be messy. I love how Free France didn't even get France. I mean, they got a large chunk of it, but we also have British Southern France. The Brits were just like, we will have our part of France. It's the part of France we never actually owned, but we're going to take it. Because the British bit was like the opposite to what they have now. Then we got West Germany. German Reich still exists. With Hitler still in charge. What? Polish People's Republic. So Poland was liberated by the Soviets. In fact, the Soviets did remarkably well out of this. Oh boy. The Cold War would be interesting in this timeline. Germany is actually completely independent. So the Allies took the Balkans. The Communists took Italy, Austria, Czech, Slovakia, Poland, Romania, and Hungary. Which also means that the Comintern have colonies. So what did America take? That's what I'm curious about. Zara, for some reason, is American. They wanted a army base down here, clearly. Greece. Oh no, that's Slovenia. Just same colour. Rhodes. Rhodes is American. Another air base. Army base. Corsica is Corsican. Where's the third American bit? Because they took 3 bits, didn't they? Oh, there it is. Savoy. They wanted the border region. They're maintaining the border region between Italy and France. I quite like this. I think this is historical. The Americans establishing army bases and navy bases in the Mediterranean to maintain an overwatch over the Comintern, and then controlling a oh, what's it called? A DMZ between the Italian Union Comintern and Allied France. Sorry, British France. Yeah, I don't know why Germany was left alive. I would have expected this to become like East Germany. In fact, wasn't there an East Germany? There is. So there is an East Germany, but they didn't take that for some reason. And East Germany is also independent. It's not even owned by the Comintern. So Germany was spared. They're like, do your own thing. Who cares? Yeah, Hitler is still in charge of the Axis. The Axis is still there. And will probably ally Germany, ally Japan, and then be thrown right back into the fight. Yeah, West Germany has Hamburg, Schleswig-Holstein. The Rhineland is still German, because of course it is. See, this is the type of thing I was kind of expecting the Dutch to be taking. Yeah, I feel like I probably should try to fix Germany. And now everything is going to be facing up against the Japanese. The Soviets actually at war with Japan? No. So the Cold War could well begin. Unfortunately, we don't have a focus tree for the Cold War. We'll see what happens. Let's do a quick save at this point, then we'll see what happens. Pretty surprised that France won the war but lost their lands. Yeah, I'm also surprised that Poland wasn't restored. Well, I mean, the fact that it's under the Comintern does make more sense, but I am surprised. Oh, right! It's because it was occupied by Russia. And Russia wasn't in the Allies. That's why that happened. And I am almost out of oil again. Malaya, you're failing me. We're also short on steel again because the United States cannot keep up their end of the bargain. So we'll buy from France instead, I think. Actually, no, we can get it from British Southern France. Yes. Seems far more reasonable. West Germany has joined the Allies. Damn it, America, keep trading with me, please! Alright, trades are fluctuating way too much at the moment. Need to let that stabilize a little bit more, I think. Alright, so we should now see the American Navy appear, the British Navy appear, the French Navy appear, the Dutch Navy. My Navy's been here basically from the start. Things are going to get a bit crowded, I suspect. We can't. Alright, new technology. Are we still researching fuel? Yes, we are. In that case, I think it's time for the Electrolux. Which is a needle gun, I believe. A percussion musket. Newfangled and weird. We can even buy our steel from Germany. The Soviets eat Manchuria? No, because the Soviets aren't at war with Japan. Japan was never in the Axis. So the Soviets right now are at peace, probably fortifying the living daylights out of Europe. And I need to massively increase my oil imports. There we go. Now, have we got some new ships built? Yes, we do. You guys trained yet? Yes. Ah, you guys, please do automatically split off. I'm going to make you engage at medium risk now. There should be enough allied fleets in the area. Except for the fact that half of you are on fire right now. Please deal with that. Thanks. Ah, we can now get the smokescreen specialist. That I would like you to get. Fly swatter is just ridiculously hard to earn. Unfortunately, cruiser captain's locked behind it. I really want cruiser captain! I don't like the Admiral trait tree at all. That's something that could really do with a revisit. Fishy requests I drink some tea. Alright then. Cloud Nil, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And Karoger, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, Germany is still in the Axis. Free France loses cause over Vichy and La Resistance, so sometimes someone else grabs the territory, usually by pipetting Occitania. That's what Britain did in the bonkers peace treaty mechanics in the game. Yep. Nope, you're in jail. Why are you in jail? Please get out of jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. I think the Allies are beginning to arrive. Hi guys! Welcome to the war in the Pacific. Oh, we actually lost one. It's one of my new ones, dude! Okay, so the Japanese naval bombers are kind of dangerous. We need to get some more fighters here, I think. That can certainly be arranged, although manpower is getting a little bit concerning. Again. In fact, I think I want all three of you on interception duties as well. So you specifically go after the naval bombers. There we go. Losing a 44 cruiser. Those things aren't cheap. Go repair, damn it. Oh, the Greeks are here. Never fear, the Greeks are here. Apparently we got military access through China. There's the refueling. Let's get the next level. That means I can drop my fuel imports from the US. So let's take a look at Japan real quick. Oops, that's what I meant. I meant that, and then that, and then that, and that, because I want to know where their transports are coming through. See, they've stopped trying to send transports through here. So we clearly need to start trying to go after this, maybe even this. In fact, if we're operating this far forwards, then probably don't need to operate back here. I mean, they could try to send around here, but then they're getting awfully close to the American sphere of influence. Now, the downside I have here is they have lots of air bases, and I don't. So we definitely want to be investing in higher level anti-air, and possibly refitting our aircraft for that. The other thing we want to do, seeing as we apparently have an abundance of points, is fully upgrading you. And then switching out to the tier 2 kangaroos, which are now tip-top tier. And we can also stop importing quite so much aluminium. Ah, we're not even importing aluminium. Well, that's alright then. The signs of Alexander finally reached the Far East. That's true. Okay, so West Germany actually gobbled up the Axis. Did East Germany join the Comintern? No, they didn't. And Spain did the right thing, staying well out of that. I believe that an iron curtain has descended upon Europe. Much better. Now it feels appropriate. Now it's complete. Oh, hang on. So historically... Oh, need to turn off TD-bug as well. This is actually Russia. Look it up. Open up an atlas and look at Kaliningrad, also known as Königsberg. That is actually, historically, right now, Russia. And I love how this is just a tiny little allied enclave, which is Königsberg. It's West Germany. The true Prussia. Oh, that's hilarious. I love that. That's my favourite thing about this new world. Is that instead of this being a Russian enclave, it's instead an allied enclave. Oh, that's awesome. Soviets and Japan are at war. Yep. And so it begins. Japan versus the world, yeah. This is when America needs to step in. Do their bit. Oh. Our ships versus theirs. Their cruisers are... Actually, our cruisers are dying. So are the destroyers. Yeah, that was a bit of a bad engagement for us. Not good. Not good at all. Where's the report for that? Where even was that? Yeah, we lost all of our old cruisers. We still have the new ones. You lot need to train. Right, so you're currently on medium engagement. I think I need to keep you on low risk. You're still very much raiders. You're not there to fight enemy screens. Just run. Just run. Still not getting fly spotter. Ah! Would have made such a huge difference if we had cruiser captain on him. I think this is one of the reasons why cruisers aren't as good as they probably should be, because it's so difficult to get cruiser captain. Needs more steel. Let's buy from the UK. Yes, please do upgrade those aircraft. Aha! Our new cavalry are ready. So let's deploy you. So one of you wants to join that. Oops, was it one or is it two? It's two. So that we can get to the full combat width again. And then you three can basically join that crew. Now, are you going to sail for yourselves? You lot are. You lot. Nope. Why aren't you going? Just get on a boat and sail. Unable to find valid path to target. You are treating this as blocked in, aren't you? But it's not. What region is this? Yes, I know it's fjords and archipelagos. Afura Sea. Yeah, see, it's not blocked. Nothing here is blocked. The only things I have blocked are out here. So how are you not able to find a valid path from here to here? I can click and I can do it. And there's definitely something very weird going on. Did the mines end up having any effect in this game? I think the mines might have stopped Sumatra and Malaysia getting invaded, because they basically never did. Palembang fell for a couple of seconds, but that was mostly because the garrison decided to abandon it. But otherwise, not really. I mean, it was a low investment. It didn't exactly cost me a lot to set up. Didn't really help with the raiding of their convoys insofar as I'd hoped. Because this is so far away from Japan proper anyway, I don't think their strike fleets are usually operational down here. And as soon as they appeared, everything died anyway. So, no. Soviets declared war on Iran. And Iraq. Iraq's joined the Greater Prosperity. I'm waiting for Iran to join the Allies. No, Iran joined Japan as well. First of January 1946. Did I tell the incoming Allied fleets about those mines? Explosions happening in the background. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Are the Japanese still in these positions? Yeah, they are. They could really do with those soldiers elsewhere. Allied naval invasions are occurring. Good. You are fully trained. Go join them. You're still repairing. So separate. Don't need to be together for this. There we go. Wait, did one of you just die? Yep. Another one just died. Yeah, as soon as these guys appear, it's just like dead ship. Just... You don't even have a chance to turn around and run away. It's just dead ship. So the fact that I invested so much in those cruisers doesn't seem to mean jack. So I think that my opinion from this experiment is light cruisers are terrible at raiding. Don't use them for raiding. Yeah, no. If you're raiding other people's navies, do it with submarines. Surface raiding doesn't really work. It's something I tried with the Dutch before and had the same result. Am I going to continue the save on the second stream? No, absolutely not. I probably will play the Endseek mod. I don't think I'll be doing the actual scenario because I kind of want to leave that surprise. But I definitely want to learn more about the tech tree and how different units and things work. So the second stream almost certainly will be Endseek, yes. It'll be the ultimate victory mod. Current play looks like the US will have more influence post-war and the Soviets more. Probably. I would say Britain would have more as well. And probably China more. And China is not going communist in this time frame. Because communist China has basically done nothing. Oh, my manpower is about to disappear. At this point, I basically am just fast forwarding because I want to see what the final peace deal looks like. Oh, at some point Afghanistan imploded. I didn't even notice that. I knew that Iraq and Iran were under attack. What happened to Afghanistan? Suddenly there's just this jagged border between India and the Soviets. Although it does look like that India's getting involved in Persia too. And most of the oil, if I remember correctly, is in the south. Yeah. And Kuwait's British. So Britain's going to control the oil supply here. You know what? At this point, I'm going to do a quick save here. I'm kind of more interested in just seeing what the hell's going on. So I'm going to go observer mode. I'm abandoning Australia. Australia is now independent. I'm going to click on Nepal, because I don't want to see the disgusting things that the AI is going to do to my glorious Australia. And I just want to see what happens. So far no war between the Soviets and the Allies, though I am kind of expecting that to happen. And at that point it's going to come down to the situation of who lost the most. Turn off fog of war now. I can just click on other countries when I want to see what's happening. Oh, this isn't going to include the number of losses against the Axis, though. I mean, even just fighting against the Japanese, we've lost 1 million. Most of them French. And American. And me. Japan's now lost 6 million. Tibet has fallen. Actually, Tibet fell, but they're not even in the war. Oh, they must be in the war on against the Soviets, but not against the Allies. Yeah, Antique has a World War I scenario, which is apparently supposed to be as good as the Great War. And it mixes the two together in much the same way as the Great War does. So the tech tree continues, the focus trees continue.